Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to bring you up to the north, Bountymaster playing Gwenneth Truesight, and her opponent down here to the south, MM8989 playing Zaladar. MM's turn with the two resources, able to take out his first ally. Bountymaster's going to be taking damage if he doesn't bring out anything. There's a trap card, maybe able to kill the next card MM brings out. Let's hope to see. MM trying to figure out what to do. 5 cards in his hand, a couple resources, needs to sacrifice a card. He needs those resources at the beginning, especially when you're playing Zaladar. See if he can take out a second ally. I'm not sure, maybe he's scared to attack though. Doesn't want to take that much damage with his ally. But then again, his ally does have 4 life, which is a lot. Probably not going to be scared to attack. There's a sacrifice, 4 cards left in his hand, 3 resources, enough to take out an ally. And there it is, takes out an Infernal Gargoyle, which gets trapped immediately. Brutalist attacks, doing 1 damage. Gwenneth Truesight down to 27 life. Bountymaster's turn. 6 cards in his hand, will sacrifice a card. No wonder. Still doesn't have an ally on the field. Probably going to send an ally now though. Either an ally, or she's just trying to save up, make it through to the game till she is able to bring out a weapon for a hero. And there it is, there's a flaming arrow, gonna do some damage to the Brutalist. Hoping to kill it off. Brutalist does not do a lot of damage, but if you leave him in the game, especially brought out in the second turn, play 10 rounds, and he's already done 8 damage, that's a lot. MM's turn, 3 cards in his hand, 4 resources, takes out a sacrificed lamb. Oh, he decides not to use it. Would have been kind of weird to use it anyway. Attacks with the Brutalist, doing 1 damage. Gonna die next turn. Now he uses sacrificed lamb. Sends his Brutalist out to the graveyard since he's gonna die anyway, pulling 3 extra cards. Nice move. Bountymaster's turn. Sacrifices a card that gives him the 4th resource, enough to take out a stronger ally. Not enough for a weapon yet though. Giving the turn over to MM. MM is in the lead, not by much. The Brutalist was able to do 2 damage, and because he was able to use Sacrifice Lamb, kept him from having to top deck. That would have been bad if he would have been forced to top deck the game. Having to set everything on the next card you can draw. Bad situation you could be in. Still has 1 ally on the field though, the Infernal Gargoyle, which is trapped until his next turn. And there it is, the Plasma Behemoth. That's going to be dealing a lot of damage. Bountymaster has to get rid of it really quick, otherwise she will lose this fast. I wonder if MM's going to use his resources to do damage, or is going to save it to bring out an ally. It's going to be a hard choice. It depends on what he has in his hand. Bountymaster's turn, still in the sacrificial phase. Gonna get her 5th resource, enough to take out a weapon for a hero, if she has one in her hand. Let's see. I wonder. She's not yet being forced to top deck it either. Barely casted anything on the field. 4 cards in the hand, 5 resources. And there it is, the Soul Seeker. Awesome. User Shadow ability, raising the attack damage. Probably gonna go straight. Yeah, she is going straight for the Plasma Behemoth. Not able to kill it yet though. Taking 3 damage in return. If it was worth it, we'll see, because she's gonna be taking a lot of damage now. MM probably should use his resources just to pump up as much damage as possible onto the Gwenneth Truesight, seeing as how he does not want to start top decking, and his hand's starting to get kind of small. Only problem is, when Plasma Behemoth attacks, he will die due to the Soul Seeker. But if he waits and doesn't attack this turn, he will die next turn anyway, because Gwenneth will attack. But if he attacks now, killing off the Plasma Behemoth, and Gwenneth has full range to kill off, or not kill off, but start attacking the Zaladar. Zaladar at 5 shadow energy. That's a lot of shadow energy. Gwenneth should kind of be scared to bring out her first ally. It's going to get nuked away right away. It's a tough decision she has to make now. There's the Plasma Behemoth. Using his resources, he's gonna go and attack. Yes, there it is. 4 damage on the Gwenneth. Nice. Gwenneth's not able to attack back since it was a magical attack. Should still attack with a physical attack. Will kill him off, but he will do 3 damage. Better than nothing. Gwenneth really falling behind, almost down to half life. There it is. Goes, does a physical attack, taking him down to 16 life, dying in return. Oh, she gets healed. Didn't even think about that. Whenever she kills an ally with the Soul Seeker, she heals herself by 3. Ooh, what a worthless. Well, I guess not really. Made the heal pretty much useless. There's a shadow ability from Zaladar, doing 3 damage. Well, with MM's attack, at least he was able to completely counter out the heal from the Soul Seeker, seeing as so he didn't take any damage, but didn't do any damage either. Takes out Nightcrawler, giving him some nice stuff. Gwenneth Truesight uses another shadow ability on her Shadow Seeker, upping the damage for a turn. Going to do 4 damage to the Zaladar. Wow, that was a heavy hit. Zaladar down to 24 life. Still ahead, but that was a hard hit. And into the forest. There she goes, hiding, not able to be attacked next this round. Not bad. Zaladar's hand is getting kind of small. He's gonna probably sacrifice one for the 6th resource. Seeing as how he's playing Zaladar, he might go for the 8 resource. Now his Plasma Behemoth cost 5. Otherwise, he might have went for the 8 resources and not taking a card in his hand that's more than 4 resources. Seeing as how he can then push out 2 cards every turn. But his Plasma Behemoth was already costed more than the 4, so he's not playing that strategy. And he brings out another Plasma Behemoth. Awesome. Truesight still with no allies on the field, but does have the Nightcrawler for the armor and the Soul Seeker up. Zaladar in return with 2 allies. Bountymaster looking for a target. Doesn't want to go for the Plasma Behemoth. Doesn't want to take the 3 damage. Does the 2 damage with the Zaladar. Oh, that's why he has a mind control. Nice. Attacking the Zaladar, killing the Plasma Behemoth. Awesome. That was a good move. Zaladar just lost his lead completely. Still has more life, but the Infernal Gargoyle on the field will not be able to do that much. Only has 2 cards in his hand. If he sacrifices 1 now, he will be forced to start top decking, which will just lower his chances of winning. There it is, the sacrifice, 7 resources, whatever he has in his hand. It's another Plasma Behemoth. He had 3 of them in his hand. Wow. I wonder if he sacrificed 1 too. Does 1 damage to the Gwenneth, getting rid of the Nightcrawler. Nice. Bountymaster's turn. He also has 7 resources, but 3 cards in his hand. Even if he sacrifices 1 now, still have 2 cards in his hand. More than MM. MM is down to no cards in his hand. Whatever he draws now, either sacrifice it for the resource or just play it on the field. Probably just gonna play on the field. There's a flaming arrow on the Plasma Behemoth, hoping to kill it off as soon as possible. And the Christopher Wilde, most definitely gonna be attacking the Plasma Behemoth. There it is. 1 damage, taking Plasma Behemoth down to 2 life, and dying in the process. And there it is. Kills off the Plasma Behemoth with a Soul Seeker. Nice move, healing yourself by 3. Looks like Bountymaster is going to be able to turn the game around. MM down to his 1 card. His 1 little tiny sweet card. And there is a Shadow Font, giving him up to 7 Shadow Energy, so he can use his Shadow ability just to do the damage. Just to do 3 damage, hoping to lower her life just a little bit. Attacks with Infernal Gargoyle, doing 2 damage, only taking 1 in return. Nice trade. Gwenneth Truesight down to 13 life. Bountymaster really was able to turn the game around, but if he doesn't keep the momentum going, he will still lose. Next turn, Zaladar will have enough Shadow Energy for his Shadow ability again. There's the aimed shot. Who's he going to target? Oh, he doesn't target anyone. Decides not to use it. Uses, though, the shadow ability with Gwenneth Truesight, raising the attack damage up to 5, killing off the Infernal Gargoyle so she can heal herself by 3. Not sure if I would have done that. I would have probably attacked with the 5 damage, attacked the Zaladar, taking him down to 14 life, waited for the Gargoyle to attack, and then in return killing off the Gargoyle. Probably would have been my move. But this way, she got the full... There's Repair Master taking 1 card from the graveyard back into her hand. Takes the full heal. MM's turn. Still forced to top deck it. No cards in the field at all. No allies, no support cards. Only 1 card in his hand. 7 resources. Whatever that card is, he can play it. There's the Soul Reaper healing himself. Not bad at all. Taking his life back up to 28. That's going to be hard. Bountymaster has to go through a lot of flesh. Well, I guess in this case energy, considering it's a Zaladar, but it's going to be tough. Zaladar's deck, MM's deck down to 21 cards left. Bountymaster still at 33 cards. Zaladar casts an ally, the Infernal Gargoyle, able to tank enough damage. 4 resources left in his resource bin, but can't use it because he doesn't have the cards. Not sure if I would have sacrificed that many at the beginning. He wasn't really thinking the long term, was he? Bountymaster's turn. Still able to attack with the Soul Seeker. I wonder how often he can still attack with it. Looks like 3 more times he can attack with the Soul Seeker. And there's the Poison Arrow. I'm not sure if it was a nice choice, considering it's his only ally on the field. But then again, it's an Infernal Gargoyle. I'm not going to take any damage from it, since he does reduce all damage taken by 1, seeing as the Poison Arrow only does 1 damage. Unless he has like some kind of a burn card to stack it with. Not sure if it was the smartest choice. Casts another Infernal Gargoyle. Wow, the Zaladar is having some luck with his draws. First the 3 Plasma Behemoths, now the Infernal Gargoyles. Wow. Bountymaster's turn again. 7 resources, 3 cards in his hand. Definitely not being forced to top deck it. Uses the Shadow ability on the Soul Seeker, raising its base attack damage by a bit for 1 turn. Will he go on the Infernal Gargoyle or on Zaladar? Goes on the Gargoyle, killing it off. Nice move. Healing himself by 3. Gwenneth Truesight back up to 19 life, while Zaladar is up at 28. We'll see what he does now. Will MM attack with the Infernal Gargoyle? Hard choice. I think he will, though. That's 2 damage that Gwenneth Truesight will be taking in return. This turn, if he does it, though, he will die. He has to wait for the Shadow ability to go away. There it is, destroying off the Soul Seeker. Nice move, allowing him to attack now, doing the 2 damage, not taking any damage in return. There's the Shadow ability. Will he use it or cancel? No, he does use it. 3 damage. Gwenneth Truesight back down to 14 life. Gwenneth Truesight, 4 cards in her hand, 7 resources. I wonder what she has, what she's not playing. Has to keep the momentum rolling now, otherwise she will lose it. Slowly but surely, MM is crippling her, lowering her life more and more. Bountymaster not quite able to trickle down Zaladar's life that much. Had him pretty low. There's the Soul Seeker, nice. Anyway, so he had Zaladar pretty low, but the Soul Reaper did heal him up a lot. But with another Soul Seeker in play, that's probably going to do some nice damage. There it is. First 2 damage on Zaladar, completely ignoring off the Infernal Gargoyle. Infernal Gargoyle is still at 4 life. Only would be able to do 1 damage to him and taking 2 damage in return. Not would have been the smartest move to attack the Infernal Gargoyle. There it is. Olgoth the Glutton. That's going to be a lot of damage, and it has a lot of life. Gwenneth Truesight has to pull something out of her ass now, or this will be over. This will be over really soon. MM deciding to to use another shadow ability with the Zaladar, doing another 3 damage. Gwenneth Truesight is down under 10 life now. She's at 9 life. Bountymaster, play something or this is over. You had such a nice chance. Really almost turned the game around, but MM just having so much luck with his draws. Wow, able to top deck and still win. That's some luck. 8 resources. I don't even know. I don't even think there's a card in the games so far that costs 8 resources. Most expensive I know of is 6. Wow. There it is. Flaming arrow on the Oligoth the Glutton, doing the initial 2 damage and 1 damage each turn, hoping to kill it off as soon as possible. Seeing as how Bountymaster though doesn't seem to be playing with that many allies, it will not be healing himself with that much. But then again, I'm not so sure if that was the best move. Probably should have put it on top of the Infernal Gargoyle, so the Infernal Gargoyle starts taking damage and not just the 0 damage each turn. That's not good. Oligoth the Glutton though with the 3 damage does attack, taking 2 damage in return. He will die this next turn though. No chance. And there is a Sacrificial Lamb. Nice move. Sacrificing Oligoth to draw 3 cards. Yes, MM has just snatched the lead with such aggression that there is no chance. Bountymaster, I don't know what he could do to win. I don't think he could even win. Down to 4 life. No Soul Seeker in play. There's a Shadow Font, giving the Zaladar enough Shadow Energy to use it, taking Gwenneth down to 1 life. Still is possible for Bountymaster to win. Very unlikely though. 1 life. He has 4 turns. 4 turns till no matter what he has lost. He has to kill off the Infernal Gargoyle right now. And then he has 4 turns before the Zaladar has enough Shadow Energy to use the Shadow ability to kill her. She has to do something fast. Either heal herself, kill off. There's the old Iron Dagger, allowing her to attack. Uses a Shadow ability on it. Will it be enough to kill off the Infernal Gargoyle? We will see. Will this be a comeback? Zaladar almost at full life. Gwenneth almost at no life. This is close. Let's see. Will she decide to kill off the Infernal Gargoyle? Will it be enough to kill off the Infernal Gargoyle? She attacks, and it is enough. Barely, but it is. No allies left for MM. There's the Christopher Wilde, able to do 1 damage to Zaladar. Bountymaster now trying to pick up the momentum again. Is it too little too late? Probably. Down to 1 card left in her hand. Does have enough resources to cast whatever it is she has in her hand though. MM's turn, 3 cards in his hand, takes out a Death Mage Thaddeus, doing the 1 damage, and it is over. GG! MM8989 winning this game. Bountymaster holding on by a thread at the end, not able to win though. My name has been BeyondCereal, and I will see you next time.